Parents, what do your kids think they're hiding from you? My 14-year-old daughter thinks she's been secretly dating a boy from her class for the past 3 months. Every Thursday after school, she tells me she's studying at the library, but instead goes to the ice cream shop across the street to meet him. The first time I found out was completely by accident. I was picking up my coffee from the shop next door when I spotted her sharing a banana split with this red-headed kid, both of them giggling and awkwardly avoiding eye contact. It was honestly adorable. Instead of confronting her, I decided to play along. I wanted to see how far she'd go with this secret. The next Thursday, she casually mentioned studying at the library again. I watched her fix her hair 3 times before leaving and apply the lip gloss I didn't know she owned. That's when I started having fun with it. Every Thursday morning, I'd leave an extra $10 on the counter, pretending to forget my coffee money. She'd snatch it up when she thought I wasn't looking, probably thinking she'd hit the jackpot. I also started making comments about the ice cream shop, just to watch her squirm. You know, that place has the best banana splits in town, I'd say during dinner. She'd nearly choke on her food, while her younger brother would look at her weird. Once, I even walked into the ice cream shop while they were there. The panic on her face was priceless. She ducked under the table so fast, she knocked over their milkshake. The poor boy just sat there, covered in vanilla shake, looking absolutely terrified. I pretended not to notice and ordered my ice cream to go. The best part was watching her try to explain why she smelled like vanilla when she got home. The library got new air fresheners, she said, completely straight-faced. I nodded seriously and said, must be expensive ones. They smell just like the ice cream shop's homemade vanilla. She started getting creative with her cover-ups. She'd bring old library books from her room to show me what she'd checked out. Once, she even made a fake library card that looked like it was made with construction paper and clear tape. The funniest incident was when she came home with ice cream stains on her shirt. Without missing a beat, she launched into this elaborate story about how someone at the library had smuggled in a sundae and spilled it. You wouldn't believe how strict they are about food in there now, Mom, she said earnestly. I decided to step up my game. I started leaving brochures for the ice cream shop on the kitchen table. They're having a Thursday special, I'd mentioned casually. Buy 1 banana split, get another half off. Perfect for studying sessions. She'd get this deer in headlights look every time, but would quickly recover. That's nice, she'd say, voice slightly higher than normal, but you know I'm lactose intolerant. She's never been lactose intolerant in her life. Last week, she came home with a permission slip for a library study group that meets every Thursday. The form looked suspiciously like it was written in the same handwriting as her English homework. I signed it without comment, watching her try to hide her victorious smile. Yesterday was the cherry on top. I ran into the boy's mother at the grocery store. Before I could say anything, she launched into this whole story about how her son is finally taking his studies seriously with his Thursday library sessions. We both kept straight faces, but I could see her trying not to laugh. I'm still waiting for my daughter to come clean. Meanwhile, I've started a collection of all her fake permission slips, library cards, and elaborate excuses. I plan to frame them and give them to her on her wedding day. Maybe by then, she'll finally admit that the library's new air fresheners were actually just ice cream all along. But the real kicker? Last night at dinner, she casually mentioned that the library is thinking of installing an ice cream vending machine. You know, for brain food, she explained seriously. I nearly spit out my drink.